Hi Chimoboy's family. I'm doing this impromptu video about all the movements on campaigning going on social media about rapists and the placards that have been put up about their dressing is not their consent, boys will be held accountable and all those things. And what I'm thinking about, what I've been seeing in the comment sections is how people have focused really on the dressing part, and they're talking about how what kind of man is he, an animal for him not to control himself when he sees a girl who's not dressed decently, or to just jumps on her and rapes her. um well, I think this whole movement has four things that you need to address if you want to get rid of rapists. There's four sections that we need to really work on if we want to end this rapist pandemic, so to say. First of all, to the man. To the man, geez, just stop raping people. Just have your mind renewed by the Holy Spirit. If you have to go for therapy, if you have to stay away from places that you know could trigger you into doing something you don't want to do, because I'm very sure that there's nobody that's pro rapist. If it's possible, one day we just like have to interview a rapist and ask him what was going on. I don't think anybody's pro rapist, and whoever is caught raping, just whatever it is that causes it, to just try your best to avoid it whatsoever. Move away from that hunger. Just stay away from it. Do whatever you can to stay away from it. Two, the ladies. I don't think I saw some placards, some girls who were lifting up placards, and she was wearing a short skirt, and one was wearing a kind of breast holder, cropped up something, and she's saying, "My dressing is not my consent." Well, it's not your consent, but why are you dressed the way you're dressing? I think your intentions should be known when you're leaving the house. What am I trying to say? Like when somebody's dressed decently and they get raped, they have an argument to say this person should be punished and given more than 5 years because I was not enticing him. But what's your argument if you are wearing a short skirt and walking around the streets in the daytime? What's your argument if you are wearing a short skirt and walking around in the evening time? In the daytime, everybody's seeing your legs. Africans have very beautiful bodies. I'm only talking about Africans because we're Zambians here. I don't know about white people, but like we've got marvelous structured bodies. And if you're walking around, means you're serving yourself on a plate. What are you supposed to do if people decide that how they want to have you is a forceful way? Like you need to hold on to your argument of saying that if I was raped when I was in a decent way because I'm a child in the house, then that will help us say, okay, she was not trying to do anything, and this person really needs to be punished. But if somebody is flaunting everything, then we don't know what they're asking for. And when they come to say, we won't ask them, what were you wearing? Why was this man enticed to come after you? Yes, we've already dealt with him being a rapist in his mind and has to deal with that. But like, don't allow any reason to come from you. Protect your... Who do you respect? Do you respect your body? Immediately you buy a phone cover and a screen protector. You don't want to think that your phone will fall, but even before it can ever fall, you protect it. Why not do something for your body? The other thing is that I saw something about the laws being in place to protect. That's the third thing. Yes, the laws should be strengthened, but I think the laws in Zambia I think they're good. I think they are good. Of course, they can always get better. So if they have to make them better, let them go ahead. But the fourth thing, the grassroots. People who are saying that children are who are getting raped, who is taking care of that child? And if that child ran to their mother and said, "Mom, uncle touched me in a weird way," and the mother says, "No, he's the breadwinner. We can't do anything about it. Just behave yourself," and slaps her and go. Are these campaigns also being targeted to the grassroots of the people in the villages? Are you guys only okay? Are you guys? I'm sure, like, I believe in it too. So like, but like you're the ones who are putting the placards up. So are you guys also like making moves to go into the village areas to discuss these things with families? Are you able to give a mother or an auntie or a grandmother some assurance that even if it's a breadwinner who is hurting their child, they should still report because the government will take care of them? Are you telling them such things? Because honestly, if you're in a desperate situation, you might just let the perpetrator go free because he buys your food. He takes your children to school. So if he says, I want to eat one of your children today, you don't know what to do. But are you assuring them that if they report, the government or the laws will protect them? Do they know that us who are educated have a privilege to know that if I report my uncle, probably the government will help me? But do those villagers know about this? Are you going to go to the villages and tell them that their families are protected if they report a perpetrator? I think in as much as we are going on Facebook, we need to break it down and go to the grassroots. Just walk into that village, walk into that compound and tell them what the laws have in place to protect them if they have a perpetrator within their midst. So I believe in this, and I believe that it should always be balanced. You can't point fingers only at boys or men, because even boys and men get raped. It's a fact that even boys and men get raped. But if your campaign is only protecting girls, means you're also being biased, and eventually we'll have to do another campaign in favor of the guys who are getting raped. So make it balanced and attack and get rid of any reason that somebody feels they should rape. Address the guys, address the girls, address the laws, address the family members and the people who keep quiet about it. Thank you.